So today I'm going to be talking about my acne journey. Disclaimer, I am not a dermatologist or a professional or a doctor or anything. I am just a woman who have experienced acne. I wanted to do this video because, for me, acne is it's not permanent. It's also something that you can get anytime. Like, you can heal from it, but then sooner or later you might get it. So I wanted to make this video to give myself like a guide or instruction on how to handle it again whenever it comes, and also for people who are going through the same thing or like are wondering if what products work or what products can be an option for them. Let's begin with what is acne. So it occurs when your hair follicles gets plugged with oil and dead skin cells. So there are 4 major causes of pimples or acne. This usually breaks the myths of what we usually think causes acne. But 4 major causes of it are excess oil production on the face or sweat, hair follicles clogged by oil or dead skin, bacteria, excess activity of a type of hormones, which is androgens. So besides those 4 causes of acne, a lot of other things can actually trigger acne, like genes. Genes play a big role in our acne. So if both parents have acne, most likely you will have acne, but it's not gonna be the cause. It could just be a triggering factor. Oily foods, it's not really the thing that makes you have an acne or have a pimple. It just triggers it. Trigger and cause are 2 different things. Also, stress doesn't cause acne, it just triggers it. So if you already have acne and you're stressed with everything else, it's also one of the reasons that's making the situation a lot worse. After knowing what causes the acne, we have to understand what kind of acne we have. So we have to understand what is acne, what causes the acne, and what kind of acne you have. So here are the types of acne. I'm going to be flashing them right in front of you so you can see the different kinds of acne that people can be able to get or are going to be experiencing. Explained quite a bit about acne and what causes it, types of it. I'm now going to be sharing my own acne journey, or where my acne has started. So I developed my acne around 2013. I was in 3rd year high school. Both my mom and my dad didn't really break out when they were younger or when they were older, so the genetic side of acne is already scratched. That's not something that caused it anymore for me. It was around 3rd year high school that I started having a bit of a bump here on my unibrow area, and it bothered me because I thought it looked as if I had a unibrow. Although I feel like looking back, it wasn't really that big. Even the smallest thing bothers you. So anyway, I got a little bump there, and I figured, I was like, I want to get rid of it. And my 16 or 17-year-old self, without even thinking, did the worst possible thing to myself, and that is I got the family's nipper, and then I started tinkering with that thing. And then for a while, on that day as well, it didn't really bleed because it was kind of a dry bump. I feel like it's just a scab or something. And like the skin was off and everything. It didn't look that bad. It wasn't reddish or anything. So I felt good. I thought it was gonna be gone. And the next day, that little bump just broke out like crazy. Like I kid you not, I had like 5 or 4 acnes or pimples on my forehead and in my unibrow area. Just imagine how many toes did that nipper go through. So my acne did not come from like a genetic thing or whatever. Mine was definitely from bacteria. So mine definitely came from bacteria. And that year was around 2013, and my acne only really started healing or started going away around 2018. So it was like 5 or 6 years that I've dealt with that. So this is gonna be a 3-part video about my acne. This is obviously the first part where I talked about what is an acne, what causes an acne, and what are the kinds of acne, and also my personal experience of having an acne. And I just want you to know that in this part, I need you to brace yourselves, not just watching it, but if you are in this stage of getting acne or like suffering from it, this is the part where you need to have a lot of patience. You're gonna be investing a lot of money and time, and there's gonna be a lot of trial and errors here. But this is not your final destination. An acne is not permanent. It's just temporary, and even if it takes so long, because mine took like 6 years or 5, that long, and I do think that I could still have it in the next couple of years, or maybe in the next week or within this week. But don't lose hope. Acne is not permanent. Acne does not define you. It is gross, but the acne is gross. I mean, like the pus and everything, the oil, it's gross. But you're not gross. You're not the acne. Acne is the acne, okay? So calm down. It's just an acne. Don't think about it too much. Don't stress about it. It's just an acne. It can heal, and it's not permanent. So if you like this video, I do hope you subscribe and wait for the next part of this video where I'm gonna be talking about identifying the kind of acne I had, because I didn't just have one type of acne. I did have a lot of different acnes because it ran for like years. Also, I'm gonna be sharing the trial and error part of me trying to find out the perfect cure for this acne or this certain acne, and the methods of how to handle this certain acne. And on this 3rd part of the series, or this acne journey, I'm gonna be talking about my skincare routine and how I've maintained somehow my acne-free skin, and what are the things that I'm taking, or what are the products that I've been constantly using and that has worked for me, and also the products that has not worked for me. That's it for this first part, and I will see you soon.